Hi everyone, my name is Mohammad Amir Khan and today's topic is full outer join. So in this video I am going to explain you what is full outer join with examples. Okay, let's start. So in my previous videos I have explained about inner join and also left outer join with examples. So the same example which I have taken in the left outer join and inner join, the same example what I have taken there, I am taking the same example in full outer join as well. Okay, so let's try to understand it with an example, then we can go with definitions and the points which I have noted on this PPT. Okay, so you can see on the screen we have two tables: sales order header table, which is the left table for me, and the sales order item table, which is the right table in for me in this example. So in the left table, that is in the sales order header table, I have 5 entries, 5 sales order numbers and the descriptions for them, and also the sales order creation date. In the same way, for sales order item table, I have three fields, that is sales order number, which is the common field in both the tables. With the help of this sales order number field, we are joining these two tables, and we also have quantity amount fields in the right table as well. So when I join these two tables with the primary key sales order number to the sales order number of the right table, then what I get if I apply full outer join. So you can see in the example, you can see on the screen, so I get 7 entries. So this example is divided into 2 pages again, so the page has ended. So you get 2 entries in the next page. So in total we have 7 entries for this. If we apply full outer join on the above two tables, so we get 7 entries. So in full outer join it checks three conditions. The first condition is it checks the primary key values if they are present in the right table, or if it is present in the sales order number which is which is of the right table. So what I wanted to say here is, so it see all the sales order numbers from the left table and checks if the sales order numbers are there in the right table. Okay, so if it is there, if the sales order numbers from the sales order header table are present in the sales order item table sales order number, then it prints those entries or it displays those entries. This is the first condition. So I repeat, so first what it does is it checks all the sales order numbers in the sales order header table and compares the sales order numbers in the sales order item table in the right table. So whatever the sales order numbers which are there in the left table and right table, both the tables, then those entries displays in the output of a full outer join. That is the first condition. So in the above example, we have sales order numbers 1, sales order number 2. These two sales orders in both the tables. So this is the first check. So only these two orders are there in both the tables. So these two entries are displayed in the output of the full outer join. You can see it in the third template. So we have the sales order numbers 1, sales order number 2, and the respective descriptions, sales order creation date. The quantity and amount are picked from the right table against the respective sales order numbers. So for the sales order number 1, we have a quantity of 2, which you could see in the right table, sales order item table, and the amount for the sales order number 1 is 20 lakhs. So in the same way, the sales order number 2 is also found in both the tables, so it is displayed in the output of the full outer join, and the respective values are also displayed against the sales order number 2. This is the first condition. The first condition is the primary key and foreign key values are checked. If they are matched, then those values are displayed in the output of the full auto join. This is the first check. The second check is if it see it it see all the sales order numbers from the left table. It see all the sales order number from the left table and checks if they are present in the right table or not. Even if the sales order number which are present in the left table does not match in the right table, or does not present in the right table, then those sales order numbers are also displayed in the output of the full auto join. For example, we have three sales order numbers 3, sales order number 4, and sales order number 5. These three sales order numbers which are there in the left table but not there in the right table. For these kind of cases also, the full auto join, the result of the full auto join displays these kind of sales orders also, which are there in the left table but not in the right table. So the sales order number 3, sales order number 4, and sales order number 5 are present in the left table but not in the right table. So this is the second condition check. Since we are joining these two tables with the help of sales order number, and sales order number is common field in both the tables, so the check is happening on the sales order number. Okay. So the third, there are three conditions which needs to be checked in this, in the full auto join. Okay, so the first two checks we have seen, all the sales order numbers which are there in the left table should also be available in the right table, is the first check. All the sales order number which are there in the left table must not be available in the right table. It's not required to be there in the right table. So sales order number 3, 4, 5 are there in the left table alone but not in the right table. So these kind of orders are also displayed in the output of the full order join. So you can see 3, 4, 5 sales order numbers are displayed in the output of the full order join, and the description and sales order creation are also there against these sales order numbers, but we do not have the sales order numbers 3, 4, 5 in the right table, and the quantity and amount are fetched from the right table. Okay, and we do not have sales order number 3, 4, 5 in the right table. Due to that, the quantity and amount for the sales order number 3, sales order number 4, sales order number 5 are blank. Okay, so you can see the question marks for these three sales order numbers, that is 3, 4, and 5, uh, are blank for quantity and amount because these orders are not displayed in the output in the right table. Okay, the third condition check is it displays all the sales order numbers which are there in the right table but not there in the left table. So okay, so sales order number description and sales order creation are taken from the left table. Okay, and amount, quantity and amount are taken from the right table. Okay, so we have sales order numbers 6 and 7 in the right table but not in the left table. Okay, so for 6 and 7 sales order numbers, we have a quantity 1 and 5, and the amount is 5,000, 5 lakhs, and 50,000. Okay, so these two entries you can see below to the quantity and amount in the last two records, but you do not have the sales order numbers 6, 7, and the description and sales order creation date, because these three fields are picked from the left table, and we do not have entries for the sales order number 6 and 7. Okay, so the third condition check is it prints all the records or the fields for the sales order numbers which are there in the right table but not in the left table. So the quantity and amount are taken from the right table. So for the sales order number 6 and sales order number 7, we have quantities 1 and 5 respectively, and the amount 5 lakhs and 50,000. So these two fields have values for sales order number 6 and 7. The first three fields does not have values for these two sales order numbers 6 and 7, because these sales order number description and sales order creation date is taken from the left table, and we do not have entries for the sales order numbers 6 and 7. So all the fields which are taken from the left table are blank. So these are the three condition checks which takes place in the full auto join, uh, and the result is upon these three conditions. So First check is the orders should be present in both the tables. Second is the orders should be present in the left table and not present in the right table. And the third condition is the orders should be present in the right table but not in the left table. So I'm selecting the five fields in the output of the full auto join. So the values are displayed accordingly. If we do not have any sales order numbers in the left table, then those records are comes with the blank entries. And if we do not have any quantities for some sales order numbers, then we get blank entries in quantity. So this is how it is. So this is the entire detailed documentation which is useful, and document in my video description link. I tried to upload in the previous video, but unfortunately I could not. But I'll try to upload this document which could be useful for you to understand in detail. So this is an example of a full outer join in terms of like full SQL syntax for full outer join. So I'm selecting fields from the left table and making an alias as a, and writing a full outer join keyword to do a full outer join, and with the right table with the name as alias on sales order number from the left table equal to sales order number with the right table. So yeah, this is the demonstration of the full outer join in the GUI based calculation view. So we introduce two projections first and add those two tables in these two projections and make a join, and enable the join type as full auto join, and connect the join to an aggregation, and the aggregation is connected to the semantics. So this is how it is, and the output is like this. Okay, so hope this is clear for you, and I'll try to share this document as well, which makes like more, which could be a reference for you to understand full auto join. Okay, so in the next video I'll try to bring in the dynamic join, which is the one of the important questions in the interview standpoint. So thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.